students there. And then Viva came up, and I was asked about different things. And I just mentioned, oh, it's a little bit special that the third programs are different in the whole nation. And then, because I had always interest in politics, I also asked, could it be that the third programs are the reason for different results during elections? So in general, so the South was more conservative, Christian, success in, so the conservative CDU, success in the South, and the North was more SPD, more social Democrats. And I just asked myself, and also in the public or with the Viva situation, is there a connection? So because of the third programs, the results in the elections are like they are in the last maybe 20 or years before. So, and this just was a question. So I was critical because of this existing system of the media. That's the first thing. Then I was a civil duty person, so I did not military or the Bundeswehr here in Germany. And so I just went the next step and said, who is organizing the third programs? And of course there are Intendanten or people who are the chairman of this broadcasting station. And I just guessed, I couldn't check it, but I guessed they are all were part of the Bundeswehr before, and they are trained to be a soldier in the sense of to take money to do what others want that they do. This is, in my definition, soldier thinking. And this is a male thing, and it's a male thinking, and it's something I was not used to, because in the civilians or in the civil duty, I also followed, of course, commands or suggestions of my, it was a nurse often, who was more experienced in the field. But it was, also this, the sound makes music. It was a different situation, and I just thought, and there were examples that there were strict comments and like you have to do that, and also but so it just maybe also from different movies, but okay, this was my impression of military thinking and military behavior, and also all this uniform, not polyform or multiform. So it's not very humane, because you just can change. If someone is missing, you just take another soldier. He looks the same way because he has the same uniform. Okay, and this is something. It's an expression of the idea of human beingness, and this is in the military thinking different than maybe if you follow more the human rights and more in general humane ideas. Okay, and so I was critical about the existing third program system, and there's a maybe you know the comic, it's called Asterix and Obelix, and there was a sentence like divide et impera, it's Latin in the sense of divide something and then you can rule. And this is, it seems to me, it seems to be the same situation with the third program. And so I said, okay, I'm media critical because of the situation of media, and it fits to the military thinking and the soldier thinking of all the people who are organizing the third programs and in general the media. And the next point is, even if these human beings are able to reflect, of course, and discover, it could be interesting to have Bavarian programs maybe in the northern, in Hamburg or whatever, they would not change it because they know it makes just trouble, and it's better not to challenge something or to question a situation. So, and this was something I said just as a 24 age human being, And of course, the next thing is, if I would go to Cologne in this situation, I couldn't change the whole system in Germany, the TV system, or like the scenery, yeah, or the Landschaft, TV Landschaft or TV scenery, just because of Viva, of course. And the next thing, and that's another thing, I was politically interested, and I said a little bit cheeky, I want to become Bundeskanzler. Yeah? Bundeskanzler is the chancellor here in Germany, and of course the first person is the president. The second is the chairman of the Bundesrat, but the third one is Bundeskanzler. So, okay, and in this time it was Helmut Kohl, and everyone knew Helmut Kohl, of course, and he was a well-known figure worldwide because of the reunification, Mr. Reunification oder Mr. Deutsche Einheit. So yes, it was something, okay, it was a special situation also in Germany. And okay, and it was, of course, everyone said, oh. Peter sagt da, is saying something very special. Okay, and I was cheeky, of course. So, and just because I had this political interest, in the end I thought also, maybe all this Viva thing is, because it's Cologne, near to Bonn, it's not far away, it's also a political thing, like I'm pumped up, as a public person or whatever, and I'm rich, then this really attractive young Alexandra asked me, and in the end I thought, it's like a all-inclusive package, so I'm married, I have a broadcasting station, I'm maybe rich, I'm into all this business stuff, and then I could be maybe a candidate or whatever. So, and there was a point, maybe I'm too sensitive, or like a weak egg, and Weichei in Germany. But I said, no, sorry, this is something, it's really weird, it's something I don't like, because it's not fair, there's no justice, just because I had this idea, and I was more into content and music, and not this, showing up and presenting and things like this. And I thought, no, it's not a good thing, So altogether, the behavior of Matthias, then this asking after to be engaged with Alexandra, then this political thing, and in general, it sounds maybe silly, but I arrived in Erlangen after 2 years. So I had a peer group, I was there, and to change this just because I had a media career, whatever it is, and no one, I did not know if it's really working and things like this. So, and of course I was 24, and Matthias was 22, 23, Alex was 20, and then there were others, and of course, I'm mid-20, of course there were older human beings around, and then if they would really respect what I say, and if I'm a real boss, like a manager or whatever, this was a field I was not trained and I was not really interested in. Okay, and so in the end I said no, I procrastinated, that's the point, I said okay, later. So I was engaged, I had a broadcasting station running, I was the first viewer or the first audience, so I wrote letters, and I gave tips or hints and whatever, and it was okay, and I was a free person to be a student in Erlangen or Nuremberg, and it was okay, and I did not know if it's really a good thing or not. And of course Viva took off and became a really, really big number in our generation, of course. But I couldn't assume this, in the spring 1993. By the way, I remember I should go to Cologne because of Carnival, Alec invited me, and I said, I don't know, I'm not so into Carnival, or Mardi Gras, or however you whatever you name it. And so I looked it up. It was 27th of February in this year, to 1993, and we had a contact, and maybe we finished this, maybe also at the end of April, end of February, a week before. Yeah, so Wednesday, this Thursday is Weiberfastnacht, or Mainz bleibt Mainz. We Singt und Lacht was here in Mainz, that's down the Rhine, and then there were different shows, often on TV. This was my Carnival experience as a pupil or as a teenager, and so I said, no, I'm not so, and I was young, I was engaged, and it's something. It was a really special emotional situation, and the next thing is, I just have to mention, we were the AIDS generation. In the beginning of the 80s, there was announced that the AIDS virus, like the coronavirus now, by the way, there are really similar patterns, but okay, that's another topic. And the AIDS virus was announced worldwide, also in Germany. So I would say the whole sexual, erotic field was influenced by this AIDS virus. I never met this AIDS virus, of course, but it was part of this whole sexual field. So, and no, of course, it was a situation, yes, but okay, it was everything clear, of course, yes, but it was really, maybe it was too much in general. It was really too much, and and then okay, I just mentioned it. I think in the end, 1997, between the 93 and 1997, I was allowed to do different music and suggest music for projects. They were quite viral and quite successful in later. But 1997, I said, I'm not interested in politics in the way it seems to be planned. And so I said, okay, no, it's not my cup of tea. I don't go to Bonn. I don't say hello, Helmut Kohl. By the way, Helmut Kohl were many or different human beings, but that's an own topic. And so I couldn't meet the original Helmut Kohl in Bonn in 1997. And if you compare different pictures, by the way, in the 80s, there were really less pictures. In total, I think there are 3 or 4 interviews of Helmut Kohl. In general, his whole chancellor period of 16 years. So this was also part of the politics, to keep him less, or keep him random in public in general, this public figure, Chancellor Helmut Kohl. And okay, and this was something I was aware, and so I said, no, I'm not interested to be 1997. I say it really, it sounds really crazy. I was maybe nearly 30, but I said, no, I'm not willing to go to Bonn. And then they said, yes, you could be candidate of something. The normal politics were, politicians were 50 plus, of course, all in the media. And of course, they all, I would be a joke. Okay, I'm now also a joke, maybe, or I was a joke for them too. But this whole Bonner Republik was, of course, they were the winner situation after the after the reunification, and yes, and I was critical, and I criticized the Bundeswehr, and of course, maybe a few Bundeswehr people were also human beings were part of this whole success, of course, and so okay, and of course, okay. And this is something I said no, and then happened that I became ill till 2017. I got strong medical treatment, and yeah, I was maybe 80%, or in a psychological way you could